What is up? So yeah, this is actually a podcast, sorta. Although we're doing it a little differently than we usually do it. Um, Basically what we're going to be doing is playing a little game called Battleborn. Now, my friend Jordy here, he is an absolute expert in this game, I would say. You want to say what's up, Jordy?
I would also agree that I am an expert.
Nice. So I'm learning from the best here, and but yeah, I'm Hugo Stiglitz. You can find me on PSN as Hugo Stiglitz _420, and Xbox Live is THNK4URSELF. I tell you what I am on Nintendo Switch, but I don't know the code thingy. It's ridiculous the way they have the whole friend thing set up. Plus, there's not really much to do with the whole friends thing on that, so I won't even bother. But, yeah, Jordy, you want to give your PSN out? Although I think they can see it on screen a little bit, hopefully.
Well, in case they're dyslexic, I'm Jordash7K.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, lately I've been playing GT Sport. I found a great glitch, money glitch tonight, and I was abusing that quite a bit because there's an update coming. So then I'll have some money for the cars. And I've been playing a bunch of stuff, some Zelda Breath of the Wild, Doom, Rocket League, all sorts of stuff. And some VR stuff too, definitely. Lots of that. I was playing Rigs yesterday, having a great time. But, so what have you been playing lately, Jordy?
Let's see. I've been actually pretty busy with work this week. This is the busy season for me. So what I've been doing this week is, I'm sometimes hunting for trophies. I've been playing Star Ocean, and there's one trophy that takes like the longest time. It's like a 40 to 50 hour grind all on its own. You have to enter these. It's like bunny races. It's like horse races, and it's just completely random. And you have to earn 1,000 points in it, and you can win. You have a 1/6 chance to win like 6 or 9 points, and the races are unskippable, they're unfast forwardable. But I'm up to 920 as of like half an hour ago. But like while I've been working, I'm just like hitting X on my controller a bit while it goes through, and just not looking. And while I'm working, and that's how I've been spending my week. Other than that, play a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands, played some Madden with my buddy on the weekend, a little bit of everybody's golf, but yeah, I've just been sort of busy-ish, so I haven't played too terribly much. Oh, and Hearthstone. I've been playing that too. The World Championships for last weekend, and they were pretty fun to watch.
Oh, no kidding. Nice. I'm sure there's lots of money in that, but so yeah, we have a little bit of news. God of War for PS4 got a release date, and it is 420. Spark it up, swag, 360 no scope. It's not as funny a meme when you say it out loud, but whatever. It's on 420, National Weed Smoking Holiday, so that's kind of interesting, but cool. But yeah, by the way, Alex says hi. He's in my YouTube chat. But
Hello, sir.
yeah. But also, Gran Turismo Sport, like I said before, is getting an update tonight, and there's like 10 cars. There's a track, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Free stuff, always fun. But he wants to know, do you know the way? You know about that
Yes.
meme? Okay, good. All right, so you get it. But all right, let's just start playing the game. Oh wait, was I supposed to wait for you to hit it, or?
You know, you don't need to hit anything. I will get the level started. But before I get started, you have like 60 or 90 seconds to pick a hero. What kind of hero are you looking to play?
Oh, what are the differences with the heroes?
Generally think of them as kind of Overwatchy. There's some are more supporty, some will be like more of like a ranged damage type person. There's melee heroes. Do you want to feel like you're just doing a lot of damage and casting a lot of skills and stuff? Or
I like to run around and kill lots of stuff, so I don't know if there's like an assault type class.
oh yeah, there's plenty of choices. All right, I will.
Sweet.
We'll start with this level. And oh no, we will do it on normal and not hardcore. And yeah, and yeah, and I will start the mission. Yeah, there's just two difficulties. There's normal and advanced, and then there's hardcore, which is you don't have any extra lives. But we're playing on normal and regular. Now we have a fairly snarky cutscene to go through. Yeah, every character is wacky. Get it?
Speaking quickly.
Number one, people. We
Yeah.
gotta get that portal closed.
Alright.
Damn.
Alright. The hero that I think you'll have a lot of fun with will be Caldarius. He's on the top row. He's the second one in the row.
Okay. So what did you say called?
Called Caldarius. He looks like he's in kind of a robot suit. I'm not sure if you can see it or not.
He's in the second row?
No, he's in the very top row. He's the
shit.
number two
Oh.
across. Yeah.
So he's like a good assault type guy?
Yeah. His skills. He has two kinds of attacks. His R2 is he has a little like machine gun. It's like a TMP. It's not a very long range,
Yeah.
but it's a range. L2 he has like a sword attack.
Oh, nice.
And you have L1 and R1 are two of your skills. And I haven't played this in months. I think triangle is how you do your ult. Once you actually get into the game, you can hold up on the D-pad, and that'll kind of show you, like with actual words, like in descriptions, what your skills actually do.
Okay.
One of your skills, I think, like you shoot a grenade. And the other one, you do like a dash attack, I believe.
Like dash attack.
Your character, yeah. As you play through the game, your characters start at level 1, and as you kill stuff, you get up to level 10. Every time you level up, it'll say like, oh, you have like a Helix update thing. You hold up on the D-pad, and you choose like L2 or R2 what and you can do that right now because we're level 1 and you have a little buff to choose.
Wait, so which one?
Hold up on the D-pad.
Okay. And I have
You can choose L2 or
Gravitive
R2
Burst
for
slows
one of the-
enemies. Blind and bloodied.
Damn you, Nova! At least try to fly straight. I'm fine.
Huh.
Totally okay. Get moving. I need
try
to clear a landing zone to drop
L2
the
one?
Doomsday I mean your support
Alright.
on the ground.
You can click in the left joystick to run faster.
It all makes sense, I promise.
And also, your hero is unique
I'm
in that you
southpaw,
have like a...
so it's right joystick for
Oh,
me.
gotcha.
Aha.
Yep, and you have like a double jump thing. You have like a jump dash thing.
How do you do the jump dash?
You just tap jump again in the air.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like the double jump.
And you are the only character that has that.
No kidding. Nice, because I like jumping.
Yep, and characters do have like critical hit spots, which is generally their head.
Yeah,
And so you can achieve that.
I've been getting some of them.
Yeah.
I'm already at level 2.
Yeah.
That means I can choose another thing.
Yep, and kind of scattered around the map, sometimes there'll be like red explosive things like that over
Yeah,
there.
that's what I thought that was.
There's a lot of like sort of breakable things that'll have like score bonuses or skill cooldown reductions, little things like that, or health, or overshield. I think those are all.
Nice. Yeah, I picked up something that gave me like a speed boost.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's one of them too. There's also, you'll see like golden shard things on the ground. Um, Unfortunately, since you're like, this is like your first game, you don't get to do that much with them. For whatever reason, they unlocked like your items. You can like preset like a gear loadout before the game, but you can't do it until you're level 3. So you have to like play 2 matches more to let you get equipped like these great equipment things. So money is mostly useless to you. However, there are like sometimes there'll be like turrets you can build on the map, and you can build that with the shards as well.
Alright, I got the big guy.
Good, good, good.
And so it's like sort of like Borderlands, but not.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of enemies and crap to kill. It's like it's more like if Overwatch had a single player mode, or like a story mode or whatever.
Huh.
Because you have a bunch of skills and stuff to do. And... Yep. All right, you want to head up, sort of where I am. That's our next place.
Yeah, I keep leveling up quick.
Yeah, your first few levels, they come pretty quick. Generally, you get to level 10 before you get to the final boss, so that's nice.
So allow me to make this perfectly clear. Don't get on with it and threaten us already. We're rather busy foiling your
Here we
plans.
go.
Just wanted to say hi before the Varelsi tear you limb from limb. So just
Alright, so I want to get up there.
that portal will
yes, you want to come up, to me.
Oh, okay, I see.
There
we go.
I already made some guys add in here. Yeah, one thing they didn't do great about the levels is sometimes you can be like not exactly sure where you're supposed to go.
At least there's like a map and stuff, so you can
Yeah.
kind of figure some stuff out.
And we're gonna have a boss fight pretty soon.
Sweet. So these little green containers, they reduce your cooldown.
Yeah, they'll have like random things in it, like a speed boost or cooldown.
Oh, okay,
thing.
so it's like random stuff. You just shoot them.
Yes. And if in this room, like usually like a mission switch thing will have this little symbol on it, and then you stand on it, and you don't see it if you're not looking for it, but there's like near the bottom of the screen in the center, there's like a little timer thing they want you to, because they want you to stand there for like 3 seconds.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that'd be funny, like, someone just pops on it and then jumps off. Why isn't it working?
Yeah.
That's happened to someone.
Like, yeah, some spots, like, but not all of them, will require, like, your whole entire party to be there, and sometimes people will be jerks and not stand there. But that doesn't really happen anymore because no one plays anymore. So you don't have that problem.
Oh, really? No one?
Yeah. Well, not, yeah, if we like publicly queued up, there's a good chance that no one would have actually showed up for it.
Oh shit, he just messed me up good.
And I'm sure you figured it out on your own, but you have like your health and your shields.
Got him. Oh yeah, the bottom left, okay.
Yeah. And we are level 5 now, so now you have your ultimate that you can choose.
Get him to the portal so he can blow the damnable thing up.
Increase the height of... Oh, I can increase my double jump. Or I can increase... Oh, I can make it Yeah, I can make it higher or like more forward.
Yeah, man, whatever you prefer.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you're
go with higher.
fine. Just a side effect from the limiters I installed to safeguard you
Yeah,
from the
you can
portal's
tell
ill
there's definitely a
effects.
big difference.
Are you ready for combat?
Good. And your ultimate, which is triangle, like you jump up in the air, and then you will like look around to see where you want to land, and then you land and do a bunch of damage. You can test it on these guys if you really
The
want.
field is down. Press onward.
Nice. Kind of like the thing in Destiny, the super
yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
These moves and doodads you can upgrade on your warpath.
I'm surprised of
Ooh,
all games.
I'm glad I
just
upgraded
resist
that double jump thing. It's awesome now.
it.
The shot conduit powering that force field can't be far away. Find it and destroy it, but keep an eye on the sentry.
Yeah, when the game came out, like tons of stuff was like locked behind like level walls. Like your
Oh, no
overall
kidding.
character level, like how you're level 1 and I'm 51. Like when you started, you had like, I don't know, maybe 8 characters to choose from. And you'd like unlock a new character every like, I don't know, 2 levels. And then some of the last characters you needed to get up to like level like 30, 35, 40, and it just...
Damn.
Then they eventually changed that because everyone hated it.
I mean, I guess at least it's not like what's it called, Star Wars Battlefront. 'Cause that's just like
Yeah.
insane.
Wolf unit is taking fire. Defend it.
All those heroes were available like right from the start in the first one, and now they make it so you got to play 1,000 hours to unlock all of them.
Yeah,
Something like that.
What a mess that was.
Ah, the Varelsi finally show their unthinkable faces. Really seeing much more of them before the mission is over.
Yeah, I keep leveling up fast.
Because we are trying to find like a
Hold
timer.
down.
Yeah. Because this is probably one of, I think this is the shortest level. Like it'll take us about 25 minutes to get through, and we've been playing for about 12, 13 minutes this level so far. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm surprised this game didn't do well because it's cool. Like, and I don't see what's so much better about Borderlands.
Yeah, it's yeah, they're very similar, and they have, of course, they're in Battleborn, every gun has 1,000% recoil. But yeah, you go through your levels, and there's a bunch of different characters to play. Well, there's a few reasons why it didn't work, and it's all because of how the game was when it launched. All the characters were locked behind. It took you too long to unlock new characters. And also, like, its frame rate was worse than this when it came out. It wasn't until, like, the winter update in January of last year that it went a bit smoother. It's not like it was some unplayable mess, but, I mean, you noticed it. It was not. It was not great.
Yeah, because it seems good now.
Oh, yeah, it's so smooth. I remember after the update, I was like, this is fantastic. Why didn't they do this when they tried to make their game come out up against Overwatch?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm having more fun with this than Overwatch.
Oh yeah, because Overwatch, I mean, unless you're like playing with like your full group of 6 people, and you've played a ton and know all your team synergies and crap, you just get your shit pushed in, and that's not very fun.
Yeah, I did really well in Overwatch. I just didn't like it. Like, it just felt goofy and like super imbalanced. Like, there's just so many different things going on, and it just didn't feel competitive to me.
Yeah, because really, like, speaking of competitive for that game, it's like the teams always pick like the same comps for like their teams almost be identical, because there's only just like a few of the best characters. There's plenty of uncompetitive characters in that game.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been listening to the snarky characters talking in our ears, we're guiding the walker tank to somewhere, and it blows up. It's gonna blow up something for us.
Yeah, that's called, Gearbox. They always have that, like, weird sense of humor.
Yeah, that's their thing. They love that.
Alright, sometimes, that claptrap, he annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah, they love their sarcasm. They love it.
And it does, like, look a bit like Borderlands, like, there is that kind of cel-shaded,
Yeah.
aspect to it.
Yeah, because I think they worked on this, most of them worked on this before they worked on Borderlands 3.
Yeah. Oh, turret got me.
Oop. That's okay. You have a respawn timer, and I will come over and revive you.
There you go. So, like, does your health just, like, replenish on its own, or...?
Your health will not replenish on its own. You'll have to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some characters have the ability. Yeah, some characters have the ability to heal like on their own. Some don't. Some will like unlock that through like your leveling up skill tree. Like I have it through something in my skill tree. Like I get to heal a bit after I kill something.
Oh, nice. I'll have to, yeah, unlock something like that. Also reload. Faster reloading.
Yeah.
It's always my go-to.
Loads of Varelsi coming your way. Keep them off the sentry.
Yeah, that's what my guy's all about too. And like with my gear that I have, like I just hold down the trigger button and it's actually like faster for me to never hit square and reload.
Yeah. I also do wish like more games had active reloading. Cause I've been playing some Gears of War, and I've always liked that, the active reloading thing. I'm surprised more games haven't stolen that idea, because it is like really cool.
Yeah, I've never played a Gear, so I'm not even entirely sure what you mean by that.
Oh,
active reload.
It's really cool. Like you hit the reload button, and then there'll be a slider, and if you hit it at the right point, it'll reload quicker and give you a damage boost. But there's also an area where if you miss that narrow point to get the damage boost, you can still reload quicker. If you miss it completely, or like if you hit the button on the wrong spot, it will like you'll have a slower reload. But if you just don't hit it at all, it'll just be like a normal reload.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that is a cool thing.
It's a really cool idea, and it works really well. I mean, especially because it's a cover shooter. It's like it's not like, you know, that hard to do, because you're often in cover, so you can just like pay attention to that while it's happening, and it's really a good idea. And I'm really surprised more people haven't stolen the idea.
That is surprising. That I've never even heard of. They make you can reload better if you want to. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's you doing it, so it's not like a cheat, you know, or just like some easy thing. So I like it a lot. I have played other games that had it, but not many. Like, I can't even remember the game I played that had active reloading in it, in addition to Gears. But yeah, it seems to me like that should be the sort of thing that would be like a, you know,
like they would have been stolen a lot quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, like, or just like by every game, because it is a great idea. Although at least like with Call of Duty, if you have like sleight of hand, I mean, what do you need to go from a 1 second reload to .5? I mean, I guess not. So, but like other games, I mean, I'm surprised like more third-person stuff haven't stolen it.
And just open it, please. God, finally.
Oh, I also played the Metal Gear Solid Survive beta.
Oh yeah, what was that like?
Well, it plays exactly like Metal Gear Solid, except like I mean, it's just exactly that game engine, and like except you don't have a gun, you have like a machete, and there's zombies, and it's not fun, and like you still just play in like Afghanistan. Like there's like in Afghanistan, and there was like a crash around it. Like it's like they used the same map and everything. It was like they just put. I can't imagine they put very much work into that.
Yeah, it's plus like the fact that it's always online. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think it's already not going to do well because of the whole Konami thing. I mean, most people are really not happy with them.
No.
Most of the people that would be interested in a Metal Gear game like are pissed at them because I think everyone that plays Metal Gear knows the story. And
yeah, and that's what it's supposed to be, a big melodramatic game. Stealth action game.
yeah, it's crazy, but yeah,
Oh, by the
whatever.
way,
I mean,
you are kind of
Konami
behind.
sucks. Yeah, I am a little bit behind. I was grading and stuff, and like
You were waxing.
things.
Oh yeah, you were waxing poetic about Metal Gear. I understand.
Bastard.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to read all your level up stuff.
You know what? These things.
Read it before.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, these things remind me of the Flood in Halo. Have you played Halo?
Oh yeah, those little crunchy things. Yeah.
Yep, it's just like them because they like even run up and then jump at you like that. So, it's very much like the Flood.
Feeling good? Nope, feeling bad. Help? Ow. Snuggle up close, fellas. Get yourself some heals.
Awesome.
Go up here real quick. Oh, there's another turret. Watch out for that one. I'll get you.
Yeah, that last one was mainly because I was like trying to get away from everything else that was shooting me, and the safe spot I chose was like in front of one of those. I was basically running out of options.
Oops. You mean you don't have all the levels memorized already? Come on, man.
Nope. Well, also I was trying to figure out like how the health came back, but I mean also I just wasn't paying attention to my health, to be honest.
Yeah.
Should have been. And I noticed like when I was at like 80.
How's that supposed to mean?
I'm surprised I survived as long as I did, actually.
Yeah, because you have your character is fun. He deals a lot of damage, because if anyone gets up close to you, you just shoot him in the face, or punch him in the face. And
Stab him or dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a lot of stuff you can do. He's real cool.
Get those jump pads activated and we'll just launch Wolf up there, I suppose.
Yeah, for the platinum trophy for this game, like each character, whatever the 25 or 30 characters, they have like 5 different like lore quests, which basically involve like, I don't know, you do 5 different things based around their skills. That's different for every person. And once you do that, like you unlock like a new skin for them, and you finally unlock like their little bronze trophy for it. Okay. And the boss is not immune anymore. The boss has like 4 phases or so. We shoot him to about a quarter of his life down, and then he'll like spawn the enemies on the map that like put a shield around him, and you gotta run around and kill it real quick, or this big black ball of death covers up the whole map, and it kills us. Oh, yeah. And this is where the enemies we have to kill are.
Alright.
You can see them on the, you can see the enemies on the map. Okay, they're. I
Oh
think
yeah,
I
that's
killed them
right.
both. Yeah.
Okay.
The conservators creating a localized disruption in space-time.
Oh yeah, and then he sucks us into a black
Wait.
hole, and then we kill a bunch of enemies.
What happened?
Whoa, this is
Report!
weird.
Where the hell is everyone? What's going on?
There's Matthew McConaughey.
He's over there. He's around.
Shit, no. Damn it.
Oh yeah, let me use my ult. I don't think I've used this all game. I'll get you
I
in
didn't
one
see any
second.
health packs.
You're good. I just killed the last few guys to make them all go away. There you go.
You're alive! What on earth just happened? You all just forget it. We'll discuss it later. Kill the conservator!
Well, there was a bit of a ruckus going on back here. The dog was supposed to be in his little pen, but now he's getting big and he can like escape it if he really wants to. He was,
I hear my
I'd say he
dog
was bothering
barking
the
too.
cats, but he. Yeah. I think he was bothering the cats, and by bothering the cats, I mean like being alive near the cats because they just don't want anything to do with them.
Take them out!
Oh, there's more. Oh. You got that skull thing? Alright. Oh, no. No. I got it. The black ball of death is gone.
Kill those or else he's shielding the conservator.
I will get you in a moment.
I got stuck. The other thing I'm noticing is that sword doesn't do a ton of damage.
Yeah, his sword's not great. It's not. Let me... Oh, I'm not gonna make it. That's okay. You just spawn away like 10 feet away.
Alright, cool. Oh. One extra life. I mean, even the little minions, it takes 2 hits with the sword to kill. Surprising. That would have been better.
Well then, F that sword.
Coalescence at 99.7%.
Sentry, your moment of sacrifice has come. Initiate death march.
You got it, buddy. Oh, and hey, you're gonna have to tell me what a death march is when I get back.
And I'll stand on this button, and then we will win the level. Well, somewhere in there I leveled up to 10, but I forgot about it. Didn't get the
We did it!
thing from
We
it.
shoved
Doesn't matter.
science itself down the Varelsi's unthinkable throats. Suck it, Rendane! Sorry, too much adrenaline. Bliss is safer now, so hold tight. Nova and I are on our way. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta go wrangle up this dog.
I'm gonna get mine too. Cool. Be right back.
And yeah,
back.
once you finish this mission, yeah. Oh, good. I just got back too. I had to go do something with my dog.
Yeah, I had to go get mine, so perfect.
Yeah.
Doggy duty.
There's like a results screen, and it tells you got points and experiences. You get like 2 different kinds of experience and
Nice.
credits.
You got more kills than me? Damn.
My bad.
Yeah, it's probably I was dead the whole time.
No, you know what? It's because you had so many more assists than me. You were helping me, is what it was.
I had 2 more. I don't know how I got more shards though.
You just money grubbing. Didn't even have anything to spend it on.
Yeah. Those turrets, right? Like you buy those and stuff. Alright. Alright, so you can do your thing. I'm gonna shut off my other computer.
What?
I do not need it.
Something that's never happened before. My like home screen is glitched. Like I don't have, like I can't see like level choices on the left or anything.
Oh, should I do it or?
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me just go back to the title screen.
Or if you
and
need
then
to
I'll come back
restart
in.
the game, that works too.
Yeah. I just kicked it back to the title screen. We'll see if it comes back up in 5-10 seconds. Yeah, that's never happened before in a
Oh,
year
yeah.
of playing this game.
Uh-oh. Connection lost. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta give the puppy her treat.
Yeah, my dog was whining too.
She usually will bark at me when she's expecting a treat, but she was just like standing there looking at me for once. It's strange.
Yeah. Yeah, my dog, he's just 4 months old, so he's just a
Oh,
dumb puppy.
yeah, mine's almost 13.
Yep, I had to send you a new invite to get us
Okay,
back
yeah.
in the lobby together. Yeah.
I was like just checking to see what that noise was, and
All the like versus story stuff on the left just didn't show up after the level. That was weird.
never happens, right?
Yeah, very
Weird at
weird.
all. Not even when the game first launched either.
Alright, got next level picked. We're going to the archive.
Hey, it's Malka. I'm too important to talk to you right now, so leave a message.
I got her machine. Whatever. Hi, it's
Oh,
Rick.
I hope the villain is snarky and sarcastic too.
Well, you
Shocker.
finally convinced me that the
Yeah.
Eldritch threat can no longer be ignored.
Let's see, I'm gonna be
So
someone
I'm destroying
different that I don't really play.
and all the life it harbors, and perhaps most notably the Eldred.
Do you want to be someone
Do you
else that
enjoy having
attacks
your
a bunch
spirit
and
broken,
whatnots?
little Eldred? And tell Deanna
Yeah,
that
do I
Lothar
lose
says,
like all my
"What's
abilities
up?"
though? Yeah, you'll start. Yeah, every game your character will start at level 1 again, and you'll pick your L2s and R2s again.
Oh, so even if I pick the same guy, it starts over, or?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Alright, so what would you say is a good one?
Pick the character in the top right, or Indy.
Alright.
Oh no, is it bad for this boss?
That's weird.
Oh.
It has a gun, right?
Yeah, you like shoot energy things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not screwed. Yeah.
Looks like a little melee type.
Oh, no. Yeah, you shoot little energy things out of your hands, I guess. I don't know. And
I'd be fine with melee if it was like the Berserk power-up in Doom, where you just, even the most powerful enemies, one punch, they're down. It's awesome.
Not in this one, no.
Yeah, plus that would be very, very much overpowered too, so.
Yeah. Your character, your R2, that's going to be your main shoot, just like the other guy. You'll shoot like darts one at a time. And your L2 kind of shoots like 4 at once, but slower. In your L1 and R1, one of them does like a shotgun type thing that blows up in front of you, and the other one, like, you select an area on the ground and it makes like a pillar of fire.
Alright.
There's a sentry near your location that should be able to help. Find some shards and get him moving.
Oh, that's cool. So it has like kind of a shotgun shot and then just like a more rapid fire one.
Yeah.
Already have an augment available. Pulsive burst. All cloaked enemies? Is there a lot of cloaked enemies?
No.
I was gonna say, I didn't see very many, and plus they were kind of easy to spot, the only one I did see. So I'll go with that other thing.
That probably, I guess, is more helpful in like a player versus player setting, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there is a PvP part of this game, but I never had that much fun with it. Like, it's not terrible, but I much prefer like the where you go to a level and
the other issue is there's probably not a lot of people playing anymore, right?
No, but you can play with bots now. They put in bots.
Oh, that's cool. It's always good.
Yeah. Alright, this part here we have to go and kill the enemies and collect a bunch of money off the ground, and then we bring it back to, oh no, some little station, and you put it in.
Are you?
Yeah, if you look on your map, you can find your way
I
to
see
me.
it now. Oh, this one doesn't double jump. No.
You got spoiled, man.
Totally.
I think he's the only, that guy was the only one that has the double jumperooski.
Yeah. That's like the beginning of Doom, rather than later.
That should be sufficient. Go activate the Eldritch Sentry.
I often forget that though, because a lot of times when I play Doom, I just go to like mission select, and it still has all my upgrades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I've been replaying on Nightmare mode, which is really good.
Oh yeah, playing on Nightmare. That's the way to go, man. It's hard, but it's
Probably not
really,
for the first playthrough, I wouldn't say, but
yeah.
Ultraviolence I think is like a good first playthrough, but yeah, now I'm a lot better at the game. Like, at first I didn't fully realize how important moving was.
Oh yeah, you just
Or I would stop too
run in
much. Like,
circles all. Oh yeah.
yeah, pretty much you have to run away from them. Like, I mean, you can't stop moving even for a second to shoot that imp that's been annoying you. You gotta like really keep moving, and that's Doom pretty much. That's what's so great about it. But is that a giant mushroom that's on fire? No. Something weird. Yeah, Alex, you should use a mic if you're gonna live stream.
I'm just running around and picking up more monies. Ooh, build the turret right here.
This one?
It'll say hit square, yeah. That'll bring down the shields, and then there's more monies. Yeah, I was being bad, and I forgot we had to go back and dump our money in the thing, and I bought a piece of equipment, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was putting some money into it, but I don't know if I finished.
Yeah, either way, I'll top it off. Yeah.
I am missing that double jump.
There we go.
Howdy, I'm Chronicle, your guide to the world of Eldritch
Yep, in this level it has another robot walker that we sort of escort.
Is that like on every level or?
No, it's not on every level. I didn't. I actually thought I had picked a different level that didn't have one of these guys, but that's fine.
All right.
This door, this big circle thing, will open up for us in a minute.
Is there like much of a story to this, or?
Those the alien
like
things that were warping through the portals. I guess like they're making all the stars die or something.
It reminds
And
me
this
of
is- and this is
like
the last
Borderlands,
star.
where it's like the story is totally inconsequential.
Yeah, not that important.
I don't really know anything about the story in Borderlands. I know there's like vault hunters and Handsome Jack is constantly, you know, talking shit to you on the radio and trying to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try out that Tales from the Borderlands at some point though, because that seems cool.
That was by far my favorite Telltale game. I really enjoyed Kills from Borderlands. Like it's
Ryan
not just
raved about it too.
Yeah, like it's not just like wacky Borderlands humor. It's good.
Oh, what? So you can pick the frame rate and that's weird. No, I didn't think that this was 60 FPS, but it has it in the rendering mode in 60 FPS.
Oh yeah, I think this did have like a PS Pro update.
I don't have a PS4 Pro.
Oh no. Oh it. Oh, and I just didn't even know about it either.
Huh. That's cool. Maybe that's like why the frame rate was worse before. Is like it was 60, but it was dropping a lot or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes when it does that, it can seem like it's a lot worse. I've not noticed any problems at all.
Oh no. Yeah, it's smooth now.
Although it probably could get away with being 30, because it's not like a super twitchy shooter, you know?
Oh, I got exploded. I got hit by a bomb and I died.
Oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing here!
No worries about it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I can just hit the button and respawn too. We have tons of lives.
Alright, good. Shit, that was bad timing.
I hope our thing doesn't die. Alright, let's...
I like it when I pick up speed boosts, that's for sure.
I know, you got used to going fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl that I am, she doesn't have a shield. She just has like regular life, but it recharges a little faster.
Ah.
I'm playing like arrow, sniper, Hanzo, lady. Oh, I have a level up too. Cool down. Yep, and then our spider robot hides in here, and we go ahead, and we have to like escort these little minion guys to walk back to him.
Nice.
Chronicles in position, Mel.
Alright,
And there's
bringing the replicators
just
online now.
tons of
many,
constantly respawning enemies to
How
kill.
many levels are there?
There are 8 like main single player levels, and then there's like 1 free DLC level, and then there's like 4 other DLC levels. So I guess that is a total of 13.
Hey, you made
Lucky
it!
number.
Alright, I'm dumping all the data into some, data minion thingies. Here they go! Get them safely to Chronicle!
Yep, I was trying to go through all these levels on the advanced difficulty and no extra lives with one of my friends, but he's like just terrible at games. So it's basically like me playing like the super hard mode with it, like being scaled up to 2 players, but only playing it by myself. And so eventually, so eventually I told him I was just gonna not play the game anymore.
I have some friends
But
like
then I
that.
just beat them but then I just like play them on my own and did it. But yeah, it's.
Yeah, I had
not
like
that
I had a friend that was like that in Rocket League. He was just like so useless in that game.
But I mean, was he at least aware that he was the worst, or or was he unaware?
I think he was, yeah.
I don't think my friend.
He
is
would
aware.
like he would play like he would hang back and play goalie a lot, but like he was just bad at it, and he'd get frustrated. So I think he knew that he wasn't doing good.
I was never good at making saves in Rocket League.
See, it's funny. I make the only saves I can make is the miraculous ones. As far as like making regular saves, no, I'm terrible at it. But like if you need me to like go rush in and save a ball that's about to go in, I somehow manage to do it most of the time. But yeah, actually hanging back and playing goalie, I'm pretty terrible at it. But I mean, I'm still better than some people. I mean, like the only real time I hang back in goal is when I'm the furthest away from the face-off ball. Like, 'cause you're kind of supposed to at that point. Like,
yeah.
Because you know, there's no use for you trying to go for the face-off, and if you're like some dickheads who will go for the big turbo in the corner, it's like you're just leaving the net wide open, and it's like you know that no one else wants to stay behind to protect the goal, so it's like basically you're just willing to let them score easy goals off the face-off, just so you can get. I hate it when people do that, but I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't played Rocket League in probably almost a year. I used to play a lot and had a lot of fun. Just stopped playing it, I guess.
I haven't played it in a couple of hours.
But I'm sure it's still very fun.
Although the funny thing is, like, I told you guys about that email that PlayStation said about our 2017.
Oh yeah, like hours played or whatever.
Yeah, and like Rocket League was not in the top 3, but it did say that it was my most played online game. Which is surprising. I thought it would have been high up that, but it wasn't. It was, Gran Turismo Sport was quite
I saw you had
very
like 200 some
far
hours.
in the lead. I didn't realize it would be that far in the lead, but it was. And Horizon naturally had a lot, but and then instead of course I didn't expect that one to be third, but it was. I'm pretty sure it counts even when you just like leave the game on or like
Like in the rest mode, maybe? Who knows?
I don't think it's rest mode, but like if you just have the console on and something loaded up, I'm pretty sure it counts that, and I do a lot of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Plus, a lot of it was just like DLC comes out, I gotta try it, and that, so it's like consistently all year.
Yeah.
Play that stuff.
I hope they're about centuries.
The Horizon, it was just like I did the story mode and then the DLC, and that was like 110 hours or something. Which makes sense. Although like my save file only says like I think 80.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not surprised it's more than that, because I know there were times where I just like left the game on pause. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do that
definitely
too much.
counts in their mind.
Yeah, I do it too much. Like a lot of games. So, it's like I hope my PS4 don't die.
Like I have mine turn off after 2 hours of inactivity.
Yeah, I think mine's set to like 5 or something, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of times it's just like me being busy or like, I don't know, doing stuff while I have the thing on and just leaving it there because I don't want to have to like load it. I shouldn't care because it's so quick, but
I know. I feel the same way. But I mean, we're so spoiled. We don't like swapping out discs for games. We don't like even yeah, like waiting 15 seconds for the system to start up and start the game. I'd rather wait 5. Like,
yeah.
We're good, Galt.
That's it. We're done. Everyone get back to the ship on the double.
It's like I at least don't want my PS4 to die for like another year, so I can get actually afford a PS4 Pro, because I ain't replacing it with a regular one.
no. That'd be.
Especially because I hate the Slim. It's uglier and it doesn't have an optical port, which is a big problem for me because I use Astro 840s with the mix amp and it needs optical. Plus it should have it. Like there's no reason to not have it. Like they know how many headsets use it. So it's just ridiculous to not have it. But plus PS4 Pro, I mean that's the best way to play like some of my favorite games. So
Yeah, I can't imagine myself buying a Pro, and like unless my PlayStation dies somehow. Other than that, yeah.
Same here. I mean, unless like I get a 4K TV too, and then want like more, but that I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to have to get another TV.
Yeah.
Although mine is old, but it's just like it still looks very good, and yeah, I just don't feel like buying a new TV. I'm worried because sometimes it does seem like it's getting darker.
Yeah, that's what my previous TV was just doing.
Yeah, you told me about that, and I know it does happen, like, but I thought I should have had a lot more time. I forget how many hours the TV like said for like lifetime, but it was a lot, like 100,000 hours or something crazy. Like it was, I think it was like maybe 10 years or something. Like, and, mine's 5 years old, so it's like yeah.
I mean, the TV that I had, like, it was some 50-inch, but it was like just a cheapo 50-inch. I bought on Black Friday like 3 years ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this lasting for 3 years. Like, I think
it only lasts 3 years.
For it. Yeah, I mean, I think I got it for like $200 from Walmart. So,
Seems pretty low. Yeah, what was it, like an Element or Westinghouse? One of those brands?
I think it was Element, yes.
No kidding.
Or no, it was Emerson. It was Emerson,
Oh,
something
okay.
you haven't even
Yeah.
heard of, yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah, well, yeah, one of their made-up brands, which I was
Nah,
like...
I got Vizio, and I do like Vizio.
You know, Vizios are great. I have an older Vizio that is still kicking great.
Yeah, they
But it's just not big enough.
They like definitely are they look really good because the screens are actually made by LG, and LG's a really good brand.
Yeah.
What's it called? Like they're one of the only people that have what's it called? OLED TVs, and I mean those are the best there is. The Vita's screen is OLED, so is the PSVR. Although, because it's like, you know, right in front of your eyes, you can't quite tell. Although maybe you should be able to, because it's like the biggest thing with OLED is like the contrast ratio. Like blacks are actually black instead of gray, you know. Also, I have like an older Samsung Galaxy that's also OLED, and the screen looks better than my newer phone. It's like, has a way bigger screen and it's 1080p, but the little Samsung S3, I swear has a nicer looking screen just because of the OLED. It's like the best technology, but it's not common. Like, I think only Sony and LG make TVs with it.
Hey, how are you still liking the VR, by the way?
Love it. Like, I guess the only like I don't even know if it's an issue, but like there's not as many like linear type games that you can just put like, you know, maybe 12-hour type things to play, which is typically what I like to play. Evil. Yeah, like Resident Evil is like a good example of what like I typically like that's in VR because there's not a ton of them, but Skyrim is absolutely incredible in VR, and so are like all the multiplayer games. Like Eve Valkyrie is one of the most fun games to play. Same with Rig, same with Starblood Arena. It's just ridiculously fun to play for multiplayer. So there's lots of stuff like that, and they're awesome. But maybe there'll be more like story-based VR stuff coming up. If not,
yeah,
it's like I always got the regular games for that, but also Gran Turismo Sport, they really need to up their game with the VR, because having one opponent that drives slower than my grandma, it's just not, there's no excuse for that. It's like I'd rather have time trial than to have that one opponent. That's how bad it is, and they don't even have time trial. Why? Like, there's no reason to not have a time trial mode for that. Like, you can put one car on track, you can put a time trial on track, but they don't. I don't get it. But
that's weird.
Yeah, like there should be more racing games on it. Like Drive Club's great, Dirt Rally's great, but considering how many racing games besides that, like instead of course and Project Cars, like, there should be more on the way in terms of that stuff. It's just too perfect for it. Like, there's really nothing that works better in VR than a racing game. Like, it's especially if you have a steering wheel, like I do. So it's, I want to see more.
Bet. Yeah, what you're looking for more like the linear, like actual, like regular single player full games. Like that's something more I'm looking for. Like when the VR first came out, they'd be like, "Oh, there's a new Batman game," but it was just like 15 minutes of you like pretending to fiddle with Batman's hands. Like what?
Yeah,
these are not real games.
Like even the Inpatient, I heard it's only like 2 hours and stuff, and although it is like one of those things like, you know, Heavy Rain and the other stuff where you play like multiple times to get the trophies and stuff, but
I love how you said multiple times.
Because it's like I never would do it, and I love Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and like I've replayed Beyond Two Souls, but like it's like I'm not gonna play them 12 times to get all the trophies. Like that's crazy. The Impatient I could see doing that because it's only 2 hours, but yeah, no, like it's $40, and it's like even with all the trophies, it's still like it feels kind of weird to spend $40 on a 2-hour game, even, no matter how good it is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the boss. The first half of the fight, you need to like build turrets. There's a few stations where you can build turrets, and these little turrets will like take down his shield.
Okay.
Like, so you'll do like his shield will go down for like a few seconds, a few times, and well, once it's like the third time, he'll just stay down for good. Then you just shoot him a bunch.
Oh, he ran away. Oh shit! No, he's back.
Yeah, he'll run away in a minute. Yeah, but now bad guys will spawn and start like punching our turrets, so the shield will go down slower if the turrets get blown up.
Okay. But yeah, no, Skyrim, I mean, that's such a long game. And it's so good to play in VR. Like, I'm never gonna run out of stuff to play in VR because of that, pretty much.
And also, they're giving out giving out games with PS Plus too.
Yeah. Like, they've given out some of the best ones, too. Like Riggs and Starblood Arena.
Like, didn't they do, whatever, Rush of Blood? I think that was one of the first ones they did.
That was one of the first ones. I'm glad, because I didn't like that one too much. A lot of people loved it, but I don't know. It's just cool, but it's just like I just don't like the move controllers too much for that purpose, because it's like you're controlling pistols, but the move controllers you're kind of pointing them forwards, and it just feels weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
If there was like an actual handle,
more like, yeah.
Yeah, like if there was an actual handle that could make them into sort of like pistol type things, it would be much better. But also like the fact that you kind of have to line up the sights, like there was flashlights that point you at what you're aiming, but not like laser sights, so it's like, I don't know, it just kind of makes aiming a little unintuitive or just more difficult than it should be. Leave me alone.
If he's gonna stay down here, and then we just shoot him a bunch till he dies.
I need to...
Now that he's down here, he's a pretty nice guy. He doesn't do that much damage to you, even when he punches you and sends you flying into the air.
Kitty.
I know, it's about 9:30, so she knows it's food time. She knows. You are far away.
Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade my stuff. I keep forgetting. Alright. Here we go.
Wait, what? Who's dead? Our computer partner can die? Whatever.
Almost dead. Got him.
Easy dead.
Now get Chronicle
Nice.
back to Nova. We're getting out of here.
Alright, we got legendary gear.
Oh shit.
Like, you can choose like 3 items that is part of like your gear loadout for the level, and as you go through, you'd buy them. Which you didn't get to experience that fun thing because you're not level 3. Which I don't know why that's locked behind any level wall, but it is what it is. Like, you know how you hit up on the D-pad for the one menu, like you hit left on the D-pad, and that's how you can buy your gear. You're missing out on the left D-pad button.
Yeah. They don't want to like overwhelm new players too much.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, well, this is this is Battleborn.
Nice. I like it. I still don't understand why it wasn't a success.
No,
like,
it's not the greatest game of all time, but it is in no way deserving of like the bashing they got from people when it came out.
I think it's better than most of the popular games that are like this. Like,
Who wants to drink now?
I don't know. I was never the hugest fan of Borderlands. Like, I just don't see what's so much better about that than this. Like, I don't see it. And
no, you're right. Yeah, they play very similar. Yeah,
but they're different
it's just wrong
enough.
place, wrong time. I think.
It's not even like that they're like the same. It's just that like it's that type of game. Yet Borderlands super popular. This isn't. I don't understand why. To me, this game is better looking. I like the structure of it better. Like, it feels like in Borderlands I end up wasting too much time just shooting stuff instead of like actually. Like, a lot of the times you can just run past them and go to your objective, and while this, it's like, that's kind of the fun, like, you're doing levels at a time, and, also, they're not constantly respawning, which is incredibly annoying, too, in Borderlands. Like, you clear out a little area, then all of a sudden they just show up again. It's like, what the fuck? It always drove me nuts, but...
Yeah, it's a fun game. I think I've put. I'm gonna go look up exactly how many hours I've put into it.
A lot.
I think it's like 40 or so. Let's find out. I have played for.
I wonder what this broadcaster thing is.
I played for 43 hours. What?
Broadcaster.
Yeah, is that one of the settings to share?
It's in the options menu, and I think like I don't know if there's maybe like because it says stuff about camera clipping, so maybe it's like you can float around viewing a match or something. Or...
I know what it is. It's when you like die in a multiplayer match. I guess have some like respawn time, and this I guess are all the settings for that.
No kidding. Shit. Alright, I mean, yeah, we'll have to do something like this again. I don't know what game we'll do, but figure something out.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm sure we can... There's games that are just as good, if not better, than this one.
I don't know. Like, I mean, for co-op... well, Ghost Recon Wildlands, that'll be good. Once I...
Oh, yeah. Once you get that, that'll be freaking fantastic, because Brian has that too. But yeah, Battleborn, for as cheap as you can buy it now, you can buy Battleborn for $5. It's more than worth it.
I got it for $8, but... Oh well, $3 extra.
Yeah. I think you'll still manage to get to sleep at night.
Yep. Yeah, no, I did want to try it. And I'm glad I did, because it's definitely not bad at all. Like...
No, yeah, like, because it's, in the similar vein as Ghost Recon. Like this, yeah, I'd play this with you and Brian anytime. Say, oh, want to play this for an hour and play a couple levels? Sounds great. Sounds great to me.
Yep.
If you ever have time from to pull you away from Gran Turismo.
I don't know. It's
I mean,
like lately it's,
you put 200 hours into Gran Turismo in like 2 months.
yeah, I sure did. And I think it said 10,000 miles the last I checked.
Well, I was looking online like a week or two ago for
Which is
that
actually
Gran
not even
Turismo
that much.
VR bundle, if it was still there.
Oh yeah, because that was $200. That was a ridiculous deal.
That one's gone now. It was there for a while after the holidays, but it's okay. I
Crazy.
don't need it right now. But I'll get it soon
Yeah,
enough.
true that. Yeah, no, I mean it's really, I mean, like it is like all the almost all the cars and all the tracks in GT Sport are available in VR, which is kind of amazing, and it's just clearly the best way to play any racing game. It's just it's just a bummer that they could have done so much more with it. Like, I mean, shit, even if it was just like time trial goals, like beat a certain time, even that would be better than basically nothing, which is what it is now. Actually, it's kind of worse than nothing because you can't even do time trials. It's just like, well, I mean, you sort of could on your second lap of the race, but it's like very short races with retarded AI. The worst AI in the game. Like, I don't get it. What, like, if you can run a terrible AI, why couldn't you run a smart one? Like, it's not going to take that much more processing power to do it, and they really need to patch it. Like, there's just no excuse, but I don't know. I'm not going to go through that whole discussion again.
I saw one of the...
it is awesome. Like, any racing game in VR is crazy good.
Yeah, I saw one of the 10 cars that's in the update is the McLaren F1.
Oh, yeah.
They're one of my favorite cars to drive in the racing games. I think there was a McLaren regularly, or am I mistaken?
In what?
In the like original cars for the game, like when I played the demo, I don't remember seeing a McLaren, but was there one?
Not a McLaren F1. There was the 650S.
Okay.
There was 3 different versions of that, like the race car ones. Then there was like the McLaren Ultimate Vision, like GT car, and that thing is actually pretty damn cool. But yeah, no, the F1 is like awesome. I mean, there's a bunch of good cars in this new pack. Like the 330 P4 Ferrari is one of my favorites. It's like it kind of looks like the Speed Racer car. It's like a race car from the 60s. The only thing is I remember, and there's another car too, the Jaguar XJ13 that's in this update. They were each 20 million credits in GT5 and GT6, which in GT Sport terms is a ton. I don't know if it's going to be that way in this one, because it does seem like some of the prices are less in GT Sport, but not all. So, but we'll see. But luckily I found that ridiculous glitch that basically allows you to make 140,000 credits in under a minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And 1,400 XP as well, which is also hard to come by. Like I heard that the levels get exponentially higher, and to hit level 50 for the trophy, it's like a ridiculous amount of XP. Like, I think like over 2 million, and you usually only earn like, I don't know, nowhere near that much, like a couple hundred for each race. I mean, there are some races where you earn like, or certain achievements in the game that you earn like maybe 2,000 or something, but that's like pretty much the max. So being able to get 1,400 in a minute is good, plus the credits as well. It's like, because like I do races, the online races a lot, and it's like I'll earn like 100,000 for doing like a half-hour race, and it's like, man, trying to save up several million credits without that glitch would be brutal. I mean, it took me forever just to get the last group of cars, and most of them were very cheap. Well, and then 2 of the more expensive ones did get gifted to me, luckily. They do give you the car every day. And like, yeah, no, I was lucky because like a number of the more expensive cars were like the gift cars for driving 26 miles marathon length. That was nice, but yeah, this DLC pack tomorrow, I should be good to go because of that stupid ass glitch I'll be able to abuse to get some money for the car. I'll probably buy the McLaren F1 first. Well, if I can't afford the Ferrari 330, but McLaren F1's like high up the list for sure.
Yeah. Those are some of my favorites. Those McLarens, which dates all the way back to Need for Speed 2 on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I remember that. I never played that one. I remember seeing it and liking it because it had certain cars that I always liked. The McLaren F1, Ferrari F50, Jaguar XJ220 especially. Like, never played it.
I think it had the Lotus Esprit, which what I called it back then, the Esprit.
Yeah, nice. I probably did too. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah, I know Lotus now, and I love them, but yeah, no, I didn't know it back then.
Yeah.
Plus, the Esprit's not their best car, not by any means. Their best cars are like the Elise or the Exige, the little ones. Like, those cars rule.
Yeah.
I would buy one of those in real life if I had the money, but I don't.
It's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
There's no $140,000 glitch in real life.
Oh, shame, right? Like, I
I
mean,
guess
unless
that
you
was
like
if you did Bitcoin
fucking,
a few years ago.
yeah, or unless you like Bernie Madoff, one of them pricks. But yeah, no, Bitcoin. I mean, shit, that's just worth like some people made a lot of money on that, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. That's like I always thought about getting some like back then and never did. It's like should have done it. Also, I can hear you can mine Bitcoin with like your graphics card and stuff. And like nowadays they're actually efficient enough where you can actually make money as opposed to losing it. Because I remember when I first heard about that, like the graphics card, they would pull in so much electricity that you wouldn't make any money off of it. But now they're so much more efficient that, yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I didn't get in on the ground floor of that.
For sure. But yeah, we can wrap up this podcast. But yeah, we'll have to do another regular podcast or something, or another game. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But thanks for listening, watching, whatever, everybody, and peace out.